Hey, welcome to the camp out. Tonight we're doing some winter camping in the Subaru Outback. I am at an Ohio State Park, and tonight I'm gonna be making chili cheese dogs over the campfire. In the morning, I've got fried eggs and coffee to do over a camp stove. Otherwise, just gonna relax with the fire and try to stay warm. Thanks for coming along. Here we go. Heated chair. Cheers. It's been drizzling since I arrived. I got here and it was maybe 34, 35 degrees or so. And the temperature is dropping fairly rapidly. Now it's right around 32. So I don't know if you can see it, but those raindrops are starting to turn into snowflakes. I've got this Govee Bluetooth thermometer that I'm gonna hang out here. We'll see what happens with our temperature this evening and overnight into tomorrow. Okay. Number of times I've dropped the GoPro in the fire. No longer 0, but less than 2. Gonna let it burn for a while longer to get some nice coals. And then we have chili cheese dogs to make over the fire tonight. It's gonna be good. Look, there's a lot of wonderful things about winter camping, but just having the ability to keep your beer ice cold at any given point in time, it might be the best thing, right? It's 5:40 right now, says 32.8 degrees on the Govee. It's getting dark, friends. Let's get some illumination. We've got some jumbo all beef hot dog, white onion, yellow mustard, sharp cheddar, hot dog buns, Tony Paco's hot dog sauce. This is made in Toledo, Ohio. We're gonna be cooking the hot dogs on this little metal grill. It's just a Kaufman's like $8 grill. This should work for our coney sauce. Frozen, or close to it. Got lots of big wood in here, but what I'm gonna do is just kind of spread it out a little bit because we have some nice coals down there. It's delicious. The Tony Paco's hot dog sauce is really what makes it here. It's a good hot dog, nice jumbo, all beef dog. Everything else, yellow mustard, white onion, cheese, just run of the mill. The special feature is the Tony Paco's. Highly recommended. I was really moved by that meal and specifically the Tony Paco's hot dog sauce. So I composed a poem and I hope you guys like it. It says, Tony Paco's hot dog sauce. This dog had several parts, but you're the boss. What would I have done without you? Surely it would have been a loss. The meat, the spice, a grand delight, cooked over the fire, done just right. Winter camping, it's quite cold, but you, my friend, are so bold. Accompanying with this IPA, so glad I spent time with you today. Thank you, Tony. Let's see if we can stoke this fire up. Yep, Stepped away from the fire for just a second to show you what the sleep system is tonight. I have a no-build system here in the Outback, no platform or anything. But you'll see down here I have just a closed cell foam pad. And I've got a car camping bag down here as a 30-degree bag. It's not really for insulation, just for comfort. And then the green pad here is a self-inflating pad. It's a Thermarest Trail Pro. And then the sleeping bag itself is a Big Agnes Diamond Park Zero. It's a down sleeping bag. It is a top bag, so it attaches to the sleeping pad. No insulation on the bottom, just on the top, but one of my favorite pieces of gear that I've ever purchased. And then I just got the pillows up there. That's the sleep system that we got going on tonight. Now, a luxury item that I do have today is this little electric heater. I'm at an electric site. We're gonna get this guy kicked on. Not to run all night or anything. The bag sleep system will keep me plenty warm, but just to turn on maybe a half an hour before we get in the car. So it's nice and warm in here, kind of as we're relaxing in the car and getting ready to go to bed. So we'll see if that works for us. Got some snow flurries coming down. It's about 8:30. I've been sitting by the fire for a solid 2 hours or so. Definitely enjoyed that, but still not super cold, about 31 degrees on the Go-V. But I'm gonna make my way into the vehicle. I've had the little electric heater running in there for a little bit, so we'll see if it's built up some warmth. Here's the little electric heater that I've had running in here for about an hour. It's definitely taken the edge off of the cold. Very nice to get in here and not just be frigid as I try to get inside this sleeping bag. I'm not gonna run it overnight, just gonna run it as I hang out in here for a little while before heading to sleep. And then I'm sure I'll turn it on in the morning as well to warm this Subaru Outback up a little bit before I get out of the sleeping bag. Thermometer tells me it's 63. That's up at this level of the vehicle. 64. Definitely nice and warm in here. Good morning. 8:09 a.m. We can see outside we're at 23.6 degrees. Got our little electric heater running, and it's warmed us up in here to about 62 degrees. Not a bad way to wake up. Now I just got to motivate myself to get out of this warm sleeping bag and vehicle, get outside to make some breakfast and coffee. Well, maybe not completely frozen. And yes, I am gonna have to wash these gloves. Oh, we're boiling over there. Coffee cup. For coffee today, just keeping it simple. 2 packs of the Starbucks Instant in here. And for a little bit of sweetness, I'll put a little bit of hot chocolate mix in as well. Ever faithful. All right, there's breakfast. Let's dig in. Fried eggs and coffee. Can't beat it. Cheers. Hard to beat a hot breakfast on a chilly morning. I slept well last night. Tossed and turned a little bit. Typical for me outside of my own bed. But was never even the least bit chilly. The electric heater helped with, getting into the vehicle last night and getting out of the sleeping bag this morning. But otherwise, sleeping bag and the sleeping pads and everything kept me totally warm and comfortable. So I'm gonna finish up this breakfast, get packed up, and get on the road. I'm gonna sign off at this point, and I will see ya on the next one.